Towers,
turn to pick.
Viper. Story in terms of link.
MMR is just a number. MMR is just a number.
Good
Last
to hear
pick for
that
EG.
voice,
It is.
especially during DI.
So if we're looking at
10
Isocides
seconds
Doom,
remaining.
Arbed Void Spirit, Crit Monkey, Silencer. Why?
5
What is
seconds
Arteezy's
remaining.
hero? Do you want to try and delay this game out? Hunt Hand Up Minus Doom with Devour, get
Virtus
towards late game,
Rose,
or
turn to
gonna try and fight and battle with VP?
Seems like they know what they want to do. It's Luna, which is also a flexible pick, but seems like that's gonna be Arteezy's hero. Ursa matches up nicely against Luna, where you don't
10
care too
seconds
much.
remaining.
You get on top of her if she uses your natural BKB builder,
5
so you don't
seconds
care
remaining.
about clips, and you also have Enrage to reduce the incoming damage from it.
Isn't it a chance here GPK takes Earthshaker? More likely that we move it into a support role, or you think save Pugna, get Earthshaker, Phoenix is like a 5, an offlaner here or something, DM.
They might get an offlaner, have Pugna, even played on the mid lane, Earthshaker 4, Phoenix 5. There's so much flexibility, but they need to show their hand.
Hero. B. Hammer this point home, very, very deliberate. Well thought out
Choose
drafting.
your hero.
And the hero,
That's an old school
I've
counter.
not seen that in ages. What's that about?
Because they pop the Doom, you use a Stampede, you run away, so you're kind of taking away Bullseye from your carry and forcing him to use the Doom on you.
So once EG commit with Global, with Doom, they waste those big cooldowns, and DM
They
just
might
says,
need
"See
to
ya."
pop Doom and use the Global Silence right after.
Yeah.
Then chase, get the 1 or 2 kills, and then keep chasing.
DM buys a Lotus Orb, and do about that. So it will be GPK Earthshaker, that means Thought, Save, and Kingslayer on the Pugna Phoenix. Thinking and looking about game 1, we expect Virtus Pro to have a similar type of game plan here.
It's a different lineup. They also need to be active. Ursa, Morbid Mask, Diffuse the Blade, run into Roche Pit. He might even take it earlier if there's a fight, if he's farming inside a triangle, if they manage to kill 1 or 2 heroes. There is Sustain, there is also a Centaur that can't tank it. So, gotta be aware of that.
I mean,
For EG.
And this time, much more damage for EG, right? Much more consistent ways to damage and teamfight people. They can lock them down. That is, they could struggle with, but lanes also look solid too. Good times laning stage as we get ourselves underway for game 2. Virtus Pro versus the Evil Geniuses. And group stage.
I say size to run.
Shot range range. Able to set that trialing up like you mentioned. Pro.
There is Observer Ward, so they see Doom already here. Who planted it first? There is a Sentry Ward, so they know. Oh, the play from Crit. He will deny that Observer Ward so that they don't get the gold and XP from it. He planted an Observer Ward on the high ground, got the
30
gold back, and
seconds
killed
to
his own
battle.
obs.
Okay, with Earthshaker. Player DM and Nightfall all behind them. One of the first times I've not seen the 5v5 mid. You know, Nightfall and Kingslayer were up in their top jungle. It's allowed, say, EG to get slight edge here in the early
The
stage of the
battle
game.
begins.
Bounty rune spawning up for a 2-for-2. No contest yet again. Both teams pretty content. Allowing those to both ways. They're pretty natural items there. Yeah, all venom on the Monkey King. Double gauntlets on your off-laners.
Look at Virtus, bro. They're just chilling on a mid lane, trying to decide whether they go bottom, whether they go top.
Kingslayer, Fiery Spirit's level 1. With crit slowing him down, Jingu is there, built up for him, and the damage just keeps on coming. Nice Fairy Fire does allow the Phoenix to sit behind his tier 2. But this tri-lane that you called out for is coming to fruition from EG already, 40 seconds in.
Virtus Pro also expected that, so now they're putting a DM on the top.
Expectations.
One hero they can sacrifice. If Ursa's playing against Tri-lane, he's really not that effective. What they want is to have Ursa against Doom. Doom, a hero that before had a 0 starting armor. Right now it got buffed a couple of times. Right now sitting at 5 with just 1 branch.
Makes sense with all the armor he wears as cosmetics. They should have some actual armor. It also means that when you run these tri-lanes, you're the ones forced to TP, you don't come out on top. It's very nice to see their Virtus Pro setting their lanes in a position. EG are forced to make the first move. Sprint has to come down, of course, help the Doom. Fly with Arteezy, pushing damage towards Kingslayer. Be able to kill him, but you're definitely putting him within that threshold of fear. And everybody's farming. 6-4, 6-4, 6-2, 6-1, 6-1, Centaur. Breaking the pattern. Here's a couple more CS.
Similar to previous game. I think we're gonna have much more action, especially on the bottom lane, even on the top lane. Silencer wants to play active, wants to be involved early on. Ursa is having a good time playing into 2 melee heroes with a possible Icarus dive on level 2, just to have a bit of an extra slow. Earthshock already skilled.
Phoenix realizing he should be down bottom. Not really too much he can do top. Put Pugner there for the save. Need be.
There's anti-synergy. He uses the Cripify, Ursa can't attack, so it makes much more sense.
Yeah.
The lane with Phoenix.
Great. With Jingu going.
Nothing to your pile.
A lot of damage from GPK. Sad, you know, Void Spirit doesn't have too many natural lane counters. But Jacob proving to be a bit of a challenging one. With the raw clicks taken from him.
GPK really loves to just bully people out of the lane whenever he can. Stand on the high ground. There we go. A couple of high fives on the mid lane.
Another one. Wonderful. Pull across contested, cleared up by Ice. There. Virtus Pro have set their lane in place. Forward from their bottom tier 1 tower, so free farm. The Ursa Warrior. Nice out from GPK, 7 of them. An armor. Giving as good as he takes. But behind that Earthshaker for now. 4 minutes in. Still no real kill threat on any of these lanes. Expect mid to die. Crit. Chasing that King's Phoenix, not going to be able to find anything there. Maybe we get this Ursa to munch away at a Doom. Out of that, it is again a very calm match, but GPK won't get a bottle refill. King mischievously snipes it away from him.
Ice is ice. They try to go on him. Pops. He scorched earth and now is running towards Kingslayer.
Pops his Mango too. Speedy Cobalt Aura on Ice. Golden Chalice. Red Liquid. A lot of his enemies. Called Speed Aura.
Very nice. Amplified damage. Speed Aura,
Dire's
one of my
bottom
favorite
tower
ones.
is under
Unfortunately. Amplified damage has been renamed.
Corrosive Haze. Save doing a bit of a wander. Observer ward down and starts stacking up some camps here. really has been the story of Virtus Pro series so far. It is squirrel away some money, save. All that gold you get in, build up bank, invest, invest, invest. But DM, he's being surrounded now by EG, who want to get the first kill of the game. And who are they giving it to? DM's dying, and it's Fly who draws first blood. Arteezy went back to go and hit some creeps. Meanwhile, ISO Size, he's scorched earth, he's fine.
They wanted to give first blood to Arteezy, but he had no mana. Magic Wand was on cooldown, and was really afraid to go in case someone shows up.
Denied.
Save.
What's he up to? Dying. Another kill for EG. It is. Fly getting both of them. Gotta feel real good about himself. What, 700 gold saved up on a 5 silencer? Never seen that before.
Bringing the healing salve for Arteezy.
Bed. He tries on Kingslayer, 6-minute rune. Has spawned up top, looks like a regen. Arbed looks to go claim it. Even spends an astral step, flies over Kingslayer, finishes him off with the resonant pulse for GPK. He's there with a slam down, and Arbed, well, that decrep not really working wonders for them, but they should be able to finish it regardless. Oh, dissimulate to the left-hand side. He baits them.
Stick.
Juking left and right. Arbed, he's clear, he's high and dry.
GPK, no points in Fisher. That would have been a secure kill, but decided to go for a more lane-oriented build.
And Fly refills the bottle for him, because look at Save. He was looking, lurking, wanting that backstab onto Arbed, but he's stuck around in the top lane. The 4th kill of the game potentially coming now. Ether Remnant not going to catch. The actual step is there. Into the back of DM, and yet another. 4-0.
That was such a big play. First, Fly brings healing salve for Arteezy, then refills the bottle, and doesn't have anything left. Save needs to be also careful. Fly has still Fairy Fire to work with.
And they're still fighting on such low HP and mana. Arteezy battling back with Save. Crit in the mid lane though. Maybe the first death of an EG member as that enchant totem hits some real serious damage. Throw the tip at M2. Oh, Arbed.
Boom is available, but he does not have mana for anything else. Brought an ice armor creep with decent amount of armor, +5. So
I love Ice, man. I just love Ice. Fake pumping the doom, like, yeah, go on, bro. You wanna
use
fight?
your enrage. It's not safe for Nightfall to be at the bottom lane anymore, so I expect him to rotate. You see Doom being level 6, you gotta move out. Mask already done, phase boots.
Oh, that Invis rune. Gan did land on them. They were readying themselves to defend Arbed. Prince Monkey King, who's going for that Orb of Corrosion, no boots build, which we've seen time and time again. DM has a Vanguard now, so tanking up on the Centaur. Found a strike with that actual step forward, save. It's obliterated by Arbed from that mid lane, and EG are bringing numbers here. They want to take down a tower. 9 minutes in.
Radiant's top tower.
4 people mid lane. Arteezy has Lunar Blessing, level 4, so that's extra 35 damage. He's ready to farm the jungle. He does not want to kill anyone. With the Lucent Beam, that's going to be a tier 1 tower. Crit, gets the last hit. If Nightfall wants to stick at the bottom lane, one rotation with the Doom, and he's dead. Needs to move out.
Well, if they can contest each stack, there's even more money flowing into the coffers of EG. Arbed done some real good damage to this. The stampede forward though, Fly being blown up. Save and Nightfall make short work of him. Arbed TP's home, so stacks somewhat defended. I don't know how much of that Arbed got, but it was a bit. Ice just continues to devour away these bottom lane creeps.
Doom is very hard to kill. He's sitting at 17 armor. Ursa relying on physical damage. Doesn't really do that much. Are there any stacks being made for Arteezy? There is an observer ward. Scouting things out, not blocking the camp inside EG's triangle.
Speaking of scouting, spotted DM farming a stack for that top jungle. And Arteezy turns to top lane to push a tower. Kill on his Centaur with his Vanguard. Anyway, like Monkey King after that Orb of Corrosion. Heading into an Orchid, but first it's a Doom onto DM. Monkey King leaping. Primal springing down, but not landing onto DM, while Abed solo kills Kingslayer, DM dies top, and the tower looks like it's free and wide open for EG to take.
Fucking up position 4 doesn't provide you with that ganking potential. It's more about the post 10-15 minute game, what he provides. Save, once again, in trouble.
This feels much better from EG compared to game 1. Piling on the pressure, finding kill after kill, moving across the map, oppressively shoving towers and bringing down structures, while also building up
Lane
its own.
Echo is available.
He moves on to Arteezy, down to half HP, Enchanto him again, and Nightfall arrives. EG had squandered their position, leaving the Luna completely isolated.
A bit of a false sense of security. Silencer was not level 6 to pop the global silence, but like this could be a kill.
It could be, yeah, without them arriving. It absolutely
Void Spirit,
should
it's
be.
gonna be a kill.
Void Spirit's there, Nightfall ditched. No mana on the Ursa, so EG trade out their Luna for the Earthshaker. Not too bad, all things considered.
Ursa getting very close to the Diffusal Blade. This is gonna be the big timing for Virtus Pro, where they're gonna smoke and try to get a kill, transition that into Roche Pit. So EG should be aware of that. Echo Slam available in 100 seconds. That's gonna be the exact timing when Ursa finishes off his Diffusal Blade. Phoenix a bit under level, 4 minutes in, still not level 6.
But it does really feel like this game, you know, Virtus
Radiant's
Pro,
bottom
we
tower
saw
is under attack.
what they were able to accomplish when it was an unknown quantity, when EG didn't know quite what was happening. This time, though, do you think VP has more than one window? Like when they have that Diffusal Blade, now they've got the Blink, when they get Centaur tanked up, how late can they go? How many chances does VP have to actually get this game in the bag?
They're still in this game. All they need is that Roche that I talked about. This is a big, big kill if EG can get it. Global Silence is available.
They're straight on him. Global, Primal Spring, silenced up. Down goes the
Radiant's
Teddy
bottom
Bear.
tower is under attack.
There's just no answer, no recourse here from VP. Arteezy is a little forward on that mid lane, but he'll just loosen beam and run back to rejoin his team. VP are yet to take a tower.
EG can play 4 versus 5, while Arteezy farms the triangle, goes out. Doom also top farm hero in the game, has Hand of Midas, working towards the Blink Dagger.
That's what I mean, right? Is if we add later and later Doom, Luna, even the Void Spirit to some extent, it feels like they
Radiant's
scale
bottom
better than
tower
Virtus
has
Pro.
fallen.
But a smoke here. What about Roche? Now they consider the jungle, but walking up the staircase blind feel particularly good.
Dire are
Abed not
scanning.
scouted, the Dire scan. Don't know if that clipped onto Arteezy, but they seem to know that something's there. Stampede forward onto Artur, the Luna blown up completely. No real turnaround here for EG. So they've got Abed nearby. Maybe a single pick-off onto Save or someone. They need to simulate away from the life drains, and they will get a 1-for-1 trade. Never again.
They get that kill as well.
Radiant's top
Ursa
tower
about
is
to
under
finish the
attack.
Diffusal Blade. They still have a window of opportunity, 45 seconds until Global Silence is online. Earthshaker picking out Void Spirit.
Yeah, they go in on him. And the Echo Slam spent onto Abed. Huge kills there on Arteezy and Abed as EG bleed out. Some massive momentum going the way of VP.
Once Ursa gets that Diffusal Blade, the damage that he deals is just insanely high. Also, they managed to kill the tower on a mid lane, which will bring DM closer to his Blink Dagger. Then it's gonna be much easier to play the game. You will have initiation, not just from the Shaker, but also coming out from your Centaur. Ursa, BKB queued up next. You also need to be very careful about Ursa taking the Roche. Go for a gank. Yeah, there we go.
What a player, honestly. If he gets this kill, it's well deserved. He won't. But blinking first to try and dodge the Boundless. Crit cancels it. Both players really playing out of their mind. And the illusion route to make sure that he doesn't get stunned. PK, monumental display of skill in that situation.
Even if GPK dies there and they bring numbers, there was a Roche attempt from Virtus Pro, and they want to keep it close. DM has that stampede, so if he does not get doomed, he will be popular.
They jump in. The globals. Up it disappears.
There's so much damage from the Earthshaker. Plus 30 base damage talent from Earthshaker, Power Treads, and the Enchant Totem. That's 500 damage.
My goodness. It's easy and ISSI, so they're breaking back up this high ground into triangle. Two-man boundless. But they're still an Ursa moving forward in rage. All that doom landed while GPK's Earthshaker contending with the Artesia Luna.
Just a number.
Looking to bail away. Control this Roshan and think about taking that Aegis for themselves while the dewarding game begins. EG, get the Monkey King away from GPK. High ground vision there is from Fly, but taken out immediately by the Earthshaker now. A sentry there. Oh, can they keep going? No, it's DM.
He's gonna pull him back down.
Yeah, GPK's down on the low ground now, but a fish on the two. They turn around. Ahmed, gone again.
Dire's close.
Crits in with the balance, but it can come from the trees. Oh, baby.
Luna ulti will deal damage from behind now. She's disarmed.
But now she's alone. The cost. EG are crumbling and falling apart. Virtus Pro, they come out again. 15 minutes into the game, they get a couple of items and they outplay the...
That was such a big rain play from
Their mouse isn't
Earthshaker.
even plugged in.
Mouse turn off, all right. No jokes, sorry. They, just to be sure, no jokes. We got it. Said it twice. Oh, give them new mouse. Give this guy some new mouse. But yeah, Earthshaker jumps on the hill, gets stuck there. We're gonna see it again. Monkey King was able to jump out. The GPK will devort it, and then Ether Remnant will pull him down, which allows him to cast his totem and stun them. It looked really good, but the DM with the Blink Dagger cuts into backlines, kills Crit, who comes back into the game. Seems like everything is also fine with the mouse, so the game will resume.
Outplay after outplay. Virtus Pro, knowing their limits, knowing every step they have to take to win a team fight. And Abed, what the last 3 fights, or last 3 in a row, has just been obliterated by this Earthshaker and Totem.
Ursa picking up the Aegis, because he picked it up. Doesn't need to go for BKB, instead get that Blink Dagger, so it's going to be much easier for him to reposition in the fight, jump the backlines, especially find the Silencer if they have a good vision. EG in trouble once again.
Yeah, 12 to 11. VP with another mild lead net worth-wise. Looking like they've got the ball in their court. Bottom lane going to get shoved down by the Earthshaker so he can get closer to his BKB. Another signal of intent in terms of optimization for
waiting.
team fighting.
If someone shows up, double scan from both teams. Doesn't connect. Now GPK showing on the bottom, but they're also making a rotation from Pugna, so that's going to be a lot of damage on the tower. EG cannot defend this tower.
There's like 12 sentry wards in that top left-hand corner of the map. 6 from both teams, basically. There's no vision there, bar 1 Dire and 1 Radiant Observer ward. Over towards the triangle, which favors Virtus Pro. A couple of wards now being placed down south, but in jumps the Ursa. Nightfall finds out Crit. Enrages up, keeps the hits coming. Meanwhile, in that dire jungle, Doom, he's been echo slammed into the ground. Sent back into the depths of hell where he belongs.
Abed has one astral step to work with. Ursa not close. He's in the triangle, evading, so Luna cannot farm there. Abed.
They used. No.
Oh, he
Definitely no now.
That's his last step.
He's got 1 in 3 seconds, but he might just be dead.
Tower is under attack.
Oh
Because
dear.
your own down.
Abed, having a great game.
Man.
5, 4, and 2.
He's still so far away from that Aghanim Scepter. Needs 800 gold to finish it. It's gonna be a 20-minute Ags on your mid Void Spirit that didn't go for any other item.
80%. Win probability shifts up to 81. Virtus Pro. moving back into this radiant
Radiant's
triangle.
middle tower is under
Nightfall.
attack.
The monkey's nearby. Now he knows Silencer's here. Aegis for 2.5 minutes, and he'll enrage to make sure.
Blink.
Radiant's
blink
top
your way.
tower is under
Do you ever
attack.
look at pro players' items and you go like, your blink dagger's in the wrong
Yes.
spot? Yeah. His blink dagger should be where magic wand is.
Correct. Correct. I cannot deny that.
Radiant's
Oh, it's got the right
bottom
idea
tower
though.
is under
One to the
attack.
top right, phase, middle top. Bottle in the first slot. Big fan of that. Not been working out this game though. As Virtus Pro pressuring in again towards mid, towards bot, dewarding in that triangle, creating nice little avenues towards this EG side of the map, towards their base.
Be careful, Global gonna pop.
Oh, it's got Life Train behind it, but you're
Dire
right, the global stops
structures
that, puts an end to GPK's nonsense. There's EG, striking back at long last. But it comes to you with the help of the Supernova, stampeding back towards Arteezy. Where is it? Nightfall's arriving, Crit is low, and down will go. They found Arteezy, blowing him up. DM has another blink in 2 seconds. Lying a spot bother here, isn't he? Yeah, blink stomp. They've caught the Silencer. I don't think Nightfall even needs to arrive. There's so much magic damage.
5 plus double edge, just amplifying it. Abed showing on the bottom lane, they know something is up. There is still Echo Slam available once he respawns. And Nightfall, he's untouched. They cannot do anything to him. While the Aegis expires, he's going to be halfway through the BKB. And still, do not use Ice having a trouble. Because it's very hard for them to make a decision. Do I do a Centaur? If I don't, he's just gonna pop a Stampede.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Good wall stomp.
Radiant's
Nightfall
middle
gonna
tower
stop.
is under
Gives up
attack.
on it. The Observer Ward,
Dire
ooh,
are
scan down
scanning.
bottom. Arbed's got no TP. His TP was cancelled by GPK's Fisher, hey? Astral step off to the left.
Radiant's
They
middle
don't
tower
quite know
is
what's
under
going on
attack.
there.
Gold and sweet.
The ward near the Monkey King, northwest of that bottom tier 2. Hello, little friend. Hello? What are you doing over here? Someone dug up a kobold, he's just standing there. Oh, he's got
What a
some sick
nasty
eyebrows.
Shame. Shame.
Shame indeed. Now EG scrambling just to try and clear waves, cut out as much as they can, but Crit once again found by Nightfall. Every time this Ursa sees the Monkey King, rips him limb from limb.
Map is just getting smaller for EG. Someone needs to be out on the top lane because bottom part of the map belongs to Virtus Pro. There's always going to be this threat of Earthshaker, so one of the reasons why he's playing off the map,
Radiant's
now going to show on the bottom
bottom
lane,
tower is under
start to
attack.
put some damage on the tower, and they're also going to kill the mid tower. They have enough tower damage with just Centaur sitting there and the Retaliate, of course, Pugna
Radiant's
with the
middle
max
tower
Nether
has
Blast
fallen.
at this point.
Radiant's
It
bottom
feels like-
tower is under attack.
You know, 9,000 net worth on Arteezy hasn't really been transferred into anything, any momentum, any impetus, no real damage coming from him. Maybe the BKB helps, but VP with these saves out of the Pugna, the Supernova to try and
Haste.
force your opponents to either
Dire's
disengage or
top
fight
tower
There's a
is
free
awkwardly.
under
item,
attack.
Gauntlets dropped.
Free Kobold, free Gauntlets, maybe a free kill on Fly, but GPK decides otherwise. Blinks away after the Arcane Curse.
DM is so farmed, and his itemization is pretty much perfect, going for that Vanguard, Hood, now going for Lotus Orb to
Free
remove
Banner.
the... Yeah, if he gets Global Silenced, can pop the Lotus Orb, great against Doom as well, put it on the Ursa if needed. Now going for the Aghanim Scepter next, what's queued up, so...
Now look at the difference between them. That's a Doombringer, 510 GPM, and DM Centaur is not that far behind, doing what was that, like 20-30% more hero damage than the Doom as well.
Radiant are scanning.
Abed did finish the Aghanim Scepter, waiting by his Observer Ward. G. Oh, the smoke is coming because they've scanned mid. They've got to know something's up. High ground vision. There it is. Pop the smoke. Get the global. The fly.
Tower is under attack.
Disappears before our very eyes. Astral steps in. Abed returns to base. EG being herded back into that Radiant side while the only hero out there is Crit's Monkey King.
Virtus Pro should just wait for the Roche to respawn, kill it, get shard for Ursa, so every single time he uses Earth Shock, you get 1.5 seconds Enrage, and it's also the same sound, so it kind of gets confusing.
It does, yes. Oh, that Fisher. Oh, that's easy. Yes, oh, that's the BKB.
Inside the base, BKB, he was
Fresh.
afraid of
Blessings.
getting Echo Slam.
Just fought it as well. That was meant to be a turning point. There's a good balance going double more stuff. Right, EG needs this with a 2-man echo from GPK. Get them a double kill for save. No buybacks. They doom. But what now? They die. They doom and they die. 3-for-1 trade out and save is the only death. Nice. Eclipse out though.
That's gonna be a kill.
Kills off GPK thanks to Arteezy.
The Sunray keeping them healthy and alive. Fly's gonna pay with his life. Force staff on the high ground, but the DM is ready.
Flex up there, stomps him down. A dominating streak for DM Centaur. And now a 3v1 as Luna, the lone survivor.
Also, Roche respawned in the meantime. Not sure why they decided to go in. Luna popped the BKB. If she did have it, might have been a bit of a different fight. But yeah, King Slayer bringing out the Roche. Ursa has enough sustain with the Morbid Mask. And also, as Aghanim short in the quick fight, not gonna need that. Roshan gonna give it him for free.
Invisibility.
Very nice indeed. That bottom lane being pushed in means that Arteezy's going to clear it out. EG will be all alive in a couple of seconds when Fly respawns. And it looks like they are TPing across the map. Testing Roche, but it's all too little too late. VP with that Aegis. Shard getting prepped for a bottom lane push.
Phoenix is higher level than anyone on EG's team. Luna is the same level,
Shame.
but the rest
Shame.
perfectly timed.
Kingslayer knows
Chat
what's
will
up.
line. Yep.
Yep, he sure does. Monkey, I think they're pinging out here. But there's people in the trees. Kingslayer from the left-hand side clears the creep wave. The evil geniuses, are they stuck here?
Stay together. Stay together.
There's no Arteezy, there's no Ice. They are very distant from this bottom lane fight. Looks like VP won't give it to them.
Another Lotus Orb finished on Phoenix, which means that he can dispel the global silence, create against Doom, once again dispel silences from Void Spirits, Resonant
Radiant's
Pulses.
bottom tower has fallen.
Dave got
Radiant's
silenced up by
top
the Monkey
tower is
Orchid.
under attack.
They also
Radiant
don't have the egg
structures are
hitters. Luna is
fortified.
fine, but that's not her job. She can't afford to sit in a fight with the BKB on and hit the egg, because there's so
Radiant's
many
top
things that
tower
they
has
can defend
fallen.
the egg with.
Rough.
Easy. Thinking about Aghanim Scepter.
Oh yeah.
Feels
Radiant
like
are
it's one of those
scanning.
games where it doesn't matter if you get a Force Staff, if you get a full Hurricane fight,
yeah.
Manta style.
Onto Ice. They're the ones that start the fight. VP with a blink echo from GPK makes them sure the Doom is dead. Now Arbed and Fly, they'll TP Void Squid away, but Fly not going to have the same luxury as he is blasted from 50% to 0.
They're
with
already
one hit.
top. They want to hunt Arteezy.
Dire
You
are
know something
scanning.
is up. Too many heroes missing. Dire using scan. GPK showed.
Dire's
So
bottom tower is under
Arteezy
attack.
need fall back. Get away.
You still have to do something drastic. They need a team fight win, and they're not going to get there without.
Oh, they know. They actually
Do they
know.
see him? How do they know? He's cut through the trees. They're going to see a dead tree there. Oh, there's a stump. There must be Arteezy nearby. Where are you, buddy? Hello. Hello, Arteezy. About to strike with the Eclipse, though. GPK gets his BKB off. He's very low HP. He turns.
Blink ready.
To try and run away. The hit comes in. EG stomped, though. DM is here. And so is Nightfall. Arbed with nowhere to run. Arteezy TPs are not using BKB. There's no stun, no bash.
He had Basher, but didn't get a hit off. That was, you know, something else. These professional players, they know. You see that there's a tree missing, because trees grow every 3 minutes, so they knew something was up. He stood there, tried to be greedy, maybe cut the wave after.
Radiant's top tower
In
is
the
under
end, it's
attack.
just a trade.
Look at Nightfall. He was top a second ago. Now he's killing Fly bottom. Terrific.
9 bash, 10 out of 10.
They're pinging Arteezy. Look, there he is. We found him again. Hiding in the Radiant base. Shoves out top, cutting waves. But that is all that EG can do right now. facing off against VP right now just doesn't seem like an accomplishment that they can actually pull off.
Arteezy, 1,300 gold away from finishing the Aghanim Scepter.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
he does not
is
want to
under
show it. He does
attack.
not want to show what he wants to go for. They want to have this big surprise fight.
Bash.
Bash.
DM. Can't catch up right now. That assimilate far too long of a range.
Void Spirit upgraded the Simulate. Gets another.
Radiant's middle
Ring.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Glyph. Delaying the inevitable. And the tier 3 tower.
Has fallen.
Sun Ray topping up their HP. And our bed. Hop, skip, and a jump in and out.
Preemptive Lotus Orb. They have to, so they can keep using them on Ursa. In case something happens, Centaur can use the Stampede, and it's also Aghanim Scepter Stampede. They can run through the obstacles.
They've got Blink Echo too, look off. VP are ready. And that's why EG are cowering behind the tier 4s. Abed, the one hero that can
Radiant's
show.
Fall, he was
barracks
relying
are
on
under
Bash
attack.
right there.
Maybe if he actually gets a kill with a Blink Echo or a Blink Stomp.
Radiant's middle barracks.
But a
has
lane
fallen.
of barracks down and EG with no answer. So many questions being posed of them. Behind this really young squad.
20 seconds left on Aegis. They need to be a bit more careful. Can't go for the high ground push anymore. In a game like this, you can just try to farm up, wait until the third row spawns. If they go for a fight or if you can get a pick off, go for it because they feel super strong. Ursa still has that 8-second BKB, Aegis timer, reclaimed
Shame.
Ursa back to full HP, full
Radiant
mana.
are
Shame.
scanning.
Bottled deep.
This is big timing for EG because they don't know, Virtus Pro, they don't know that there's an
Shame.
Aghanim Scepter Eclipse on Luna, level 18.
Dire are
Shivers
scanning.
guard on the Phoenix as well, who is higher net worth from position 4 than the mid Abed Void Spirit.
Is also level 18. So that's gonna be almost impossible to kill. 10 attacks to destroy.
Or Supernova. He would love to go and get that tier 2 top, but the creep wave not obliging them. Be pushed out, and it's getting pinged now. Need to start cutting that wave. They don't want to TP someone back because that would relinquish control of the triangle if EG met them 5v5 on force.
DM will do the little trick, pull back, creep wave, kill it, use Lotus Orb on him, and they can keep camping here. Ursa does the same thing. Mid lane.
Pincer attack towards the Radiant base. Satisfying sounds thudding the Earth Shaker.
Virtus Pro decides they need to change the side. Moves whole squad to the bottom. Another smoke from EG.
They share
Smoke
my
after smoke.
foe,
That's
but
Chance
not my
Saloon.
calling.
EG's one chance to shine. Kingslayer's on the high ground. Scouts the Monkey King. Immediate supernova. The Eclipse comes. They're going to try and kill off Abed. He's disarmed, but it's
He needs to
Arteezy now.
run.
That's the Luna kill they needed, and good game is called. VP with another 32-minute victory over EG.
And Virtus Pro, like they had a bit of a
Pro victory.
tough time in the game.
Radiant's
They
bottom
lost with the
tower is under
discipline,
attack.
but in this one, it was just like a complete stop. They did not allow them to go for any kind of a play. They completely shut down Abed in both of the games. Earthshaker, 2 times in a row, had his number, and this Ursa pick was genius. All they needed to do is kill the Roshan and just rolling from there.
It really felt like VP had, you know, a literal algorithm where it's like step 1, step 2, step 3, all the way through to step 300. They followed all the steps and they won both games in a very, very,